Severe weather today and flooding has been an issue along a lot of feeder roads, especially along the Beltway in the Pasadena area.
That's right. Channel 2's Brandon Walker is live now at one of those locations, the Beltway and Spencer Highway. We know that there is some standing water there right behind you, Brandon.
Yeah, there is, Lauren. The good news now, though, if we can pan here to the ground here, you can see that the water has subsided. Someone I spoke to, though, told me that the water here at this point was waist high. You can see there near the toll plaza, there is still a significant amount of water, though it has receded significantly within the past hour or so. So that's good news. One of the Precinct 8 deputy constables told me that they will open the feeder here once the water recedes a little more there at the toll plaza. So that's a sign of things to come. Part of the problem here as we walk this way, we'll show you this waterway. This is the Little Vince Bayou. You can see that the water has subsided there and it is flowing, so that's a good thing. But this flooding here in part was caused by this little bayou here swelling over onto this side of the feeder, also on the southbound side on the other side of the highway there. And with that, I want to get to some video courtesy of our Houston TransStar cameras showing just how much water was here this afternoon. A guy we spoke to tells us that he tried to get in here with his truck. He realized that he couldn't make it, but as you see there in that video, you can see, actually, I'm going to come back live. We can bring it back live. You can see here now someone doing what they should not be doing, what officials say don't do, and that is trying to make their way through a flooded street here along the feeder. You can see there one of the deputy constables trying to alert that person because there is a possibility, considering how deep the water is at that point, that they could stall out. Earlier, I talked to a person who helped people push their cars out of this water when it was much higher. Again, he says it about waist deep. He talks about how high it was and how many drivers were stuck needing help to get out. Take a listen.
But man, it was waist deep. I mean, literally waist deep. Cars were flooded inside and out. You know, they didn't even want to start.
You show me how high the water was on you when you got
here. Came out to my waist. That's how down deep it went, down to my waist. You know, and everything else is because of the rain.
And back here live, you can see that driver trying to back his or her way out of that flooded street with the instructions given to him by the deputy constable there, alerting drivers that this feeder remains shut off as water is still blocking off the toll plaza there, Keith and Lauren. So as you can see, the good news, the water is receding, but as you can see there are still some concerns here in this part of the Beltway. Let's send things back to you.
Yeah, we hate to call out anyone on live TV, but that certainly is not the smart thing to do, to try to drive through a flooded road.
Right.
Yeah, not a good idea. All right,
Brandon
Walker. Thank you.